Aaron Nola will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Now to the plate, Jose Martinez. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, the first game of any series is super important. You have a chance to set the tone, whether it's 3-game set or a 4-game set. You take the first one, you put that other team on their heels.
Now a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first 2 guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
Here's Colton Wong now, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He'll come in here at 263, 5 homers and 14 driven in.
Nope.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
I got the
Counts
count.
even at 2-2 to Wong. Hit on the ground to third. Segura has it, and there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman.
Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Now the 2-1 pitch is strike 2 swinging.
2 strikes.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
And a full count to Paul Goldschmidt. 3 balls and 2 strikes. And we'll have the first base runner of the ball game here as that misses, and it's a 2-out walk. Here's Matt Carpenter. Swings and sends it in the air out to left center. Altair has it in his tracks, and that retires the side. And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Phillies, the shortstop, Scott.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Batting second, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And now Bryce Harper. He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They are in the midst of a pretty bad stretch as they've dropped 6 straight coming in.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
With that, a look at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. He had 20 ribbies last month. That's RBIs. That's ribeye steaks. However you want to put it, he drove in 20 men. When you're doing that over the course of a month, that's some pretty consistent hitting.
Line towards center field, and that'll get down for a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In
fourth,
today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
Stepping in now, Andrew Knapp, and he fouls this one off. Kingery at second. Real Muto is over at first with 1 away. check swing,
Ball,
but he
that's
held up in
outside.
time. Ball 1. His career line against Waka. He's 0 for 5. Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6,
Out.
3.
No,
But it's
he's in
not
there.
in time, and the inning will continue.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Aaron Altair.
Standing in now, Aaron Altair.
D-Rod.
As he'll get out ahead of a changeup and swing through it for strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Line toward right center. And a base hit as the Phillies will strike first in this one. They lead it 1-0.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes
Batting
on the
sixth,
batter, and he's able to
third
throw out a
baseman.
ribby knob.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, this pitcher better
The
make an
center fielder.
adjustment. That's a lot of
Andrew.
loud contact. That's 4
Not
bullets
touching.
in the first inning to open up this game.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now. Drives it out to deep right center field. Bader is in pursuit, and he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning.
Leading off for
Here's
the Cardinals,
Marcelo Zuna.
the left fielder, number 23.
As he takes a cold
Marcel
strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. 9 homers and 37 RBIs. Changeup
count's
laid
21.
off down around the shins. The 1-1 home. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Two and
That's the
2
ball.
to Marcelo Zuna.
2-2 the count.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time to take a look at the Philly D. And guys, the thing I want you to take a look at today
The shortstop.
is in today's game, the new age, everyone wants to move around. This
D-Rod.
manager does not like to shift a lot. Maybe a step to your right or left, but there's a lot of trust that the pitchers are going to execute. So
One
let's see
ball,
how
one
it
strike.
works out for them in this one.
A ball and a strike now. And now a
You
curveball
got
that's
2
low
balls,
and in the
1
dirt for a
strike.
ball. It's 2-1. Changes up
The
on him,
count
but that's
is
in the
3-1.
dirt for a ball.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the
3-2.
driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
3-2 now. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. And he
Nope.
misses here
Ball
for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work. Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as
Ball
he'll look
1,
at
no
a breaking
strike.
ball that misses for ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 3 homers, and 23 driven in.
2 balls,
Snap
no
throw to
strike.
first, and he saw it coming that time, back in standing. DeYoung, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Ball.
3-0 now. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's gone 2 for 6. And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
Batting eighth,
And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader as he lifts it in the air to right field. Harper is there, 2 down.
batting ninth.
Into the box, Michael Waka.
Hey!
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself. And nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. In now, Fernando Villarreal.
The second baseman.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 261 the average coming into action here. Still without a home run and 5 driven in. The 0-1 pitch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
Popped up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively.
The pitcher.
And let's focus on the captain of the defense,
Nola.
Yadier Molina. Future Hall of Famer, ability to control a pitching staff and shut down the opposition's running game.
No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now.
Shortstop, Scott.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
1-0.
Second at bat here, he reached via a single to lead off the home first. Hit on the ground out to short. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. Stepping in now, Jose Martinez.
Right fielder.
As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Second appearance here, he grounded out to start the ball game.
That's a
Tries
ball.
to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Martinez can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch-out, 1 away.
The batter. The second
Colton Wong will stand in.
Wong.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One and 1 the count now. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Set to deal on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Harper is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Paul Goldschmidt.
Ball 1.
A ball and no strikes.
Ball 1,
Goldschmidt,
no strike.
or Goldie just for short. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, I know this guy's in the final year of his contract, but everybody is enamored with slugging percentage and home run.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the 3rd inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. They come into the day tops in the majors in team batting average. And talking with some of the players and coaches prior to the game, many of them told me that's something they take a lot of pride in. Batting average isn't as highly valued as it once was, but they said it's a clear indication that they're doing a lot of good things in the batter's box to help the team collect W's. Guys?
All right, Heidi, thank you. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. Carpenter has it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield.
Now batting,
one away.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A bouncer to the left side. Carpenter has it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia, the first baseman, Andrew Knapp.
Into the box now, Andrew Knapp. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And this is what good major league hitters do with a pitch on the outer half. They don't try to do too much with it. Just square it up the best you can and drive it to the opposite gap. By the time the outfielders react and get to it, he's well on his way to third.
And that's by him. It's 0-1. Now at third with 2 away. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Popped him up. Goldschmidt onto the grass. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. In now, Matt Carpenter.
Leading off for St. Louis, the third baseman.
Fouled away. Flied out in his first
Carpenter.
at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Nope.
A ball and a strike.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
Stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna.
Left fielder.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Behind 0-2 now. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can look.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Nothing doing there for.
Leading off
Gene Segura standing in.
The third baseman.
As he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Wong calls for it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One and 1 to Andrew McCutchen.
He might want that pitch back, up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Fernando.
Standing in now, Fernando Villarreal. As he can't make contact and is tied up here, it's strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Here's a late
I got the
swing and a
count.
miss,
0-2.
strike two.
Yeah, Matty, I'm going to need a better approach out of the 8-hole hitter. He's hitting in the bottom of the order for a reason. He's got to be willing to work the count, grind it, get this pitch count.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire the side. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He cited the 4 walks they've earned already as evidence that his guys are waiting for the right pitch and that they're willing to let the opposition work themselves into trouble. So far, that's paying off.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Harper is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Into the box now, Harrison Bader. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Up next,
a look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Michael Waka will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Leading up
in now, Aaron Nola.
The pitcher, Aaron.
And he'll promptly send it in the air out to center field. Martinez coming on. He's there and records the first out.
The batter, number 4, shortstop, Scott Kingery.
Into the box, Scott Kingery.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes. He's
Counts
1 for 2 in this one. Now it's 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 home. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Martinez is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The right fielder, number 3, Bryce.
Here's Bryce Harper now.
Harper.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
A bouncer to the left side, taken in by Carpenter. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 5 innings complete. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cardinals nothing. Stepping in now, Jose Martinez.
The right fielder.
As he rips it on the ground to second. A dive, and he knocks it down.
Got him.
There is some stick-to-itiveness as they still manage to get the out at first. What a play.
The second baseman, Colton.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Hit back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Got him to go down swinging there. Paul Goldschmidt goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Matt Carpenter is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball. Wong leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning.
2 strikes.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
And he will get there to make the running play. And into the box now, JT Realmuto,
the catcher.
as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Popped him up. DeYoung is camped under this one, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, first baseman, Andrew Knapp.
Standing in now, Andrew Knapp. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch-to-contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. One run, 5 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. So a full count now. Aaron Altair waits on deck. Ground ball right side. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
Aaron Altair.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
And that one swung on and missed. 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Here's a look over to first.
He's in there.
And a dive, but he's back in there. The 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Martinez. He gets there to make the play, and the runner's tagging from first. He changed his mind there as he's back into first, no problem.
Third baseman number 2. Gene Segura.
And now, Gene Segura. There he goes. Line towards center field. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, that's a beautiful job of executing a hit and run right there. Pretty interesting. Must have known he was going to try and get over the heart of the plate right there with something, either fastball or something off speed, because he was coming unglued. 0-0.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. He's running. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Bader has a beat on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Philly stepping in now, Marcell Ozuna.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Now
time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
DeYoung.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder,
1-0.
Paul DeYoung. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. Ozuna aboard here at first with nobody out. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Standing in now, Harrison Bader, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In the dirt here. So now 2 men in scoring position. The 1-1. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third. It's 1-1. Jairo Munoz will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Ulysses Chacin will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
For the Phillies, number 45.
Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen,
John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
For the Phillies, the second baseman.
In now, Fernando Villarreal popped up. Goldschmidt has a play. 1 down.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Francisco Cervelli will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Phillies. Number 29, Francisco Cervelli.
Takes this the other way to right. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Sometimes you just got to trust your hands.
Now
that pitch probably wasn't even in the zone, and he was able to fight it off for a base hit.
Into the box now, Scott Kingery, as he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. Right side. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch and a guy shoots one to the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
The 1-0. High and deep to right. Martinez looks up, and they have taken the lead. A 3-run homer here for Bryce Harper. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And the Phillies have opened it up now. It's 4-1.
There's not a hotter hitter in all of baseball, folks. As the guy on the mound can attest, he's seeing everything they're throwing at him well right now, and he's not missing them either.
At Adam Wainwright is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
50, Adam Wainwright.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And there's ball one. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, it's 2-1 now, and we haven't seen a fastball from him in this at bat yet. As a hitter, you've probably got to sit on that right now.
Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Hey, listen, when you have a good sinker, you have to throw it, but he's going to have to get the ball much lower in the zone than that last one.
Yeah, from the offensive side, Dan, two-seamer, pitcher, sinker, baller, what have you. You're looking for that thing to pop out above the belt, and that's exactly what happened right there. Miss middle.
Standing in now, Andrew Knapp, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and a glove flip for one. On to Goldschmidt, and it's in time, a double play, and the side is retired. But the Phillies use the long ball here, and they get 3 on this 3-run home run. 7 complete here tonight. It's now 4-1 Philadelphia. Into the box, Jose Martinez.
Leading off for the Cardinals.
And he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Heading out towards shallow right. Harper has a read on it. 1 down.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Colton Wong. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Up next for the Cardinals.
In now, Paul Goldschmidt. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Standing in now, Aaron Altair.
The left fielder.
As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Third baseman number 2, Gene Segura.
Stepping in now, Gene Segura. So go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Goodness. 0-2 now.
Hey, he gets a pass right there for that ugly swing. He's been having a monster season. Take a step out of the box, regroup. He'll get right back in this AB.
Hit on the ground to third. Carpenter is there. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Andrew McCutchen.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutchen. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So with that, we're not done with the bottom of the 8th quite yet.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Fernando Villarreal swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this will be foul. Wainwright comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. McCutchen is off at first with 2 away. Running now is McCutchen. Pitch outside, the throw.
He's in there, he's
not
safe.
get McCutchen here. He's in safely at second base. Now a look and a throw back to second. And the runner back. Now a spin and another throw back to second. And he'll dive back in safely. 4 runs, 12 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And now the runner's trying for third. And he pops it up, but this will land untouched. Runner breaks for third, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Now a pickoff play at second, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Runner's on his way to third. A bouncer up the middle. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is. In now, Matt Carpenter.
The third baseman, number 30.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. No hits to this point. Hector Neris, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 50, Hector.
And a good hard slider as this one swung on and missed for the first out here in the 9th.
The left fielder, number 20.
Standing in now, Marcell Ozuna. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Paul DeYoung stands in as he looks at a called strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here. Neris has some of the absolute best strikeout stuff in the game today, at least among bullpen arms. His strikeouts per 9 is a number that's usually through the roof.
This guy was tailor-made, Matty V, to be a relief pitcher. He comes out of the bullpen, guns a-blazing. 2 pitches that he can strike you out with, and more importantly, he comes out with an attitude, and that attitude is nasty, and he gets a lot of swings and misses.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll make the final out to put an end to this one, and the Phillies have claimed the 4th consecutive victory here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and they just